world full of temptation everywhere, saving money is almost impossible. Companies spending billions on ads every year with the sole purpose of having what little money you have left. And with all the stress that we live in right now, overspending became a coping mechanism to reduce stress and increase dopamine. But how can you handle buying shit that you don't need? And the hardest question that needs answering is how to handle money if the money is almost not enough to meet the basic needs. Every day and everywhere and every time we go through something, we find an ad that wants us to buy something or subscribe to something on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, and on billboards. Companies every day try to make consumers buy something they need or they don't need. And to understand how we can handle money and save money on our day-to-day basis, you have to understand first why people buy in the first place. According to the latest studies, people buy for different reasons, but the main three reasons are problem solving. This is where people buy items that solve a need or something basic either for survival or to make their life easier. The second reason is emotional triggers. This one is one of the strongest incentives to buy, and companies try to attach their products or items with an emotion that could act like a trigger to actually make the purchase. And the third one is quality to value. Product quality and pricing is one of the most significant factors influencing the purchasing decisions. And I think you've fallen before into one of these traps, where you actually spend money to solve a problem, or you felt an emotion that triggered a buying streak to an item or a product. But if you're a creator like me, where the temptation to buy new gear is high to solve a problem, or the pressure to have a certain camera or lights or gear to feel like a pro is crushing you, knowing these three methods can help you make better decisions and actually save money in a world full of temptation and help you decide on a day-to-day basis how you can handle your money. And the first one is the ROI method. ROI is a business term known as the return on investment, where you put everything you think about buying in a pedestal and asking yourself a single question. If I invest money in this, what am I getting out of it? If I buy this, am I going to use it just once or am I going to use it every day? Is it going to change and make my life easier, or is it just a complementary item that I could add into my inventory and then it could collect dust like everything else? And by doing this small assessment in every buying impulse, you'll be able to have a full breakdown on what you'll get on return on that simple purchase. That means creating a priority system that could make you rethink everything you ever bought or everything you're going to buy in the future, and then giving priority to things that could really have a huge ROI or return on investment. And that actually makes it easier to invest money into something that could benefit you in the future, and your skill of having better decisions with your money is going to be high as well. Now, the second method is something basically from a famous method of saving money, which is the 50-30-20 rule. You have a monthly income, and what you have to do is spend your money or divide that money into different categories. The first one is the biggest category, which represents 50% of your overall income. And this category represents the things that you actually need to survive, or you can't really stop buying unless you're dead, or even worse, homeless. Now, the second category is the 30%. The 30% you're going to use it into something complementary that could make your life easier, like new shoes, new clothes, a new furniture, or a new decoration in your house. Something that could make yourself and your environment feel better and more welcoming. But the last 20% is where you should make investments or savings, like investing into new gear for content creation or something that could make money for you. And this is where it gets tricky, because an average person will take money based on impulses as the thing that he wants to buy from the category of the 30%. A new camera will make your life easier, but it's an investment. So finding the fine line and defining will make it easier for you to make that financial decision and will be a key factor in order for you to be able to handle money in 2026 with ease. But if you found a product that is actually perfect, the ROI is high, and it falls in the 20% category, which you can save in order to buy, you should wait. You should never buy instantly. And this is the third method in order to handle money and save money. Waiting is key. Waiting is patience, because we don't want to have the temptation and the urge to buy something to feel and to relieve stress. We want to create some rational decision making when we actually want to spend our money. And this is why it's a very crucial step before buying anything. Do I really need to buy it right now? Give yourself at least 7 days in order to make that decision. When you think and still have the feeling or the urge to want to buy that product or item or the new iPhone or the new camera or even the new dress, then buy it. If you've forgotten about it, leave it alone and move on to the next thing. Now, when you combine these methods together, you'll be able to save money without even thinking about it, and you'll be able to create a financial system that is unbreakable. Now, thank me later and do not forget to subscribe.